Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Tyson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab.
Yeah, more importantly, it's obvious to him. He understands that. You know, he understands he's not real strong in other areas. So he understands he has to be really good in this area.
He missed with that headshot. Nice block by Muhammad Ali. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Let's talk about the pre-fight chatter heading into this fight of Muhammad Ali against Mike Tyson, because both men like to intimidate their opponents. Now, Mike does it by silence and by pure intimidation of trying to make the guy fearful. Ali does it by acting half crazy.
Yeah, well, I think I'll go with Ali because I think there's a depth to his character where it's been tested in areas that Tyson has not been tested, where he believes in himself more than Tyson. I think that when you depend just purely on the intimidation you just touched on, where you just scare guys, where you just try to frighten guys, there's going to come a day, and it might come today, where it doesn't work. And then guess what? The intimidator becomes the intimidated. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Muhammad Ali. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Last 10 seconds. Ali's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent. Once again to the head. A knifing left hand by Muhammad Ali. Ali's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Ali with a big left. Muhammad Ali's crushed by a huge uppercut. Tyson's right hand scores well. Combo lands to the head. Good job protecting himself. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Teddy, there have been those who have gone the distance with a prime Mike Tyson, but they never really gave you the sense that they were capable of winning and doing so.
Because they did not have that belief, that sense themselves. They got to a point where they were a co-conspirator to their own demise, that they were cooperating with the wrong guy, with the enemy. They were not looking to win. They were hoping to either survive or get the hell out of there. They used to make silent agreements on the inside. When they had opportunities to work, they didn't work. They put their hands behind Tyson and they hoped that he would hold on and they would get a free ride. That if they didn't hurt him, he wouldn't try to hurt them.
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him.
Move your head.
Mike Tyson's bang to the noggin. Tyson with a block punch.
Keep working the body.
And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Good defense just covering up down low. Muhammad Ali's ripped to the head. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Little head hunting with the left.
Doing great.
Now he ties up there. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Unload. It's all right. Just keep moving.
Seconds to go in this third round.
You need to throw more punches.
Start of round 4. I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Nice block by Muhammad Ali. Look at Muhammad Ali and his ability to avoid punches here. He's got it every which way. He's slick, he's smooth, he blocks and parries. Good defense. Really good job by Ali. Good block by Ali. Ali's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Good flush shot by Muhammad Ali. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Ali scores with a booming uppercut. Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Hooks to the head. Final 10 seconds. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Here in these later rounds, we've just seen a consistent trend, and that is precise, good, clean punching by Muhammad Ali.
And that's because he's in control on both sides. What I mean by that is offensively getting off first, but defensively, he's making them miss too and throwing it right back at him.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Ali's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes.
Double up your jab.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Get focused.
Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Ali's left now getting into the mix. And just grabbing onto his opponent. It appears that Mike Tyson has weathered that storm.
Yeah, you're right, Joe, he has. But my question is, what about the damage that the storm did? Does that start to show itself? In other words, does Tyson get a little tentative now?
Takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Huge uppercut by Tyson. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Stay away from the inside. Nice.
Tyson's tagged by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Goes up top with a right hand. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes.
Keep your distance. You're doing great.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Ali's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Ali's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range, he's controlling distance, he's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Keep working the body. Keep moving.
Solid left hand to the head. And he ties up on the inside. Double jab upstairs. And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Mike Tyson's gassed. You just look at him. His opponent can see it clear as day. He doesn't have much left.
No, he's got to go back to his childhood. What I mean by that is you got to play a game of improv. You know, charades, where you make believe that you're something. He's got to make believe that he's a piece of Velcro. And he's got to jump all over his opponent and hold on to him until the referee forces him to let go.
Nice block that time. It was intense. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Solid. That's a big body shot right there to score the knockdown. Tyson's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. 10 seconds to go in the seventh.
Keep moving.
And that's the end of round 7.
Deep breath. Relax.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8 here. Ali's been on the mark throughout the first 7 rounds, Teddy. He's dominating on your score.
You ever have one of those days where you're playing basketball and you just can't miss the basket? I mean, everything you throw goes in. Well, that's kind of how he must feel. Anything he throws out there, it finds the target.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Come on. Keep moving.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Muhammad Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Mike Tyson. Ali's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that
Tyson's clearly affected by that. There it is! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Mike Tyson gets up, but Teddy, you can tell, I mean, just look at him right there. You can tell he's not in good shape at all.
No, and I think the key right now is what decision he makes. He made the decision to get up, but does he make the decision to do the things it's going to take, not only to survive, but to actually win?
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. That's why they call it the sweet science. Good work by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, real smart there. Making him miss, making him pay.
And that's the end of round 8. Ali's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Off the target by Muhammad Ali. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Mike Tyson's putting forth a game. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Look at this. Ali's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along. And then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big was going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.